Yo, what's up? This is my review for Atlas Fallen on the Xbox Series X. This is my second review. Again, this is very rough just to start sharing my thoughts on games that I beat since I play so many video games. I got my son in there, so it might get loud. I apologize if that happens. Obviously, I write my stuff, so I'm going to kind of talk my way through this, and I'm going to go over everything, gameplay, graphics. Try not to go as fast as I did for my Mortal Kombat review. But Atlas Fallen, so it's a really dope game. I don't want to oversell it, though. It's not... Maybe really dope is not the word I really want. But this is my review for Atlas Fallen on Xbox Series X. I'll start with the gameplay. You know, Atlas Fallen delivers an exhilarating combat experience is what I call it. It kind of reminds me of God of War blended with Darksiders. I don't know if anybody played that, but that was kind of hot back in the day. So that old God of War, not the newer one. So players are kind of like doing like these juggle combat system in the air with these like long chain attacks and stuff like that. So the combat is like the dopest part of the game, to be honest with you. So it's really, really amazing. That combat system is badass. The graphics, the games are kind of like, it's kind of hit or miss. The mythical environments are kind of dope that it's so big and it has that charm of Darksiders, but the graphic fidelity of it all, it's kind of like, man, it's not hitting like, oh, you okay? It's not hitting like next-gen games. The sound, I'll help you in a second, buddy. The sound, the Atlas Fallen sound is pretty good. It's very satisfying. I love sounds that feel like rewarding constantly. The music and voice acting are not really memorable. There's this dude named Niall who has the worst voice ever. It's just lacking all the weight and gravitas of like a deity or something like that. So didn't love voice acting, but the sound effects were good. The story, the narrative was around this like quest to like rebuild a gauntlet and liberate an imprisoned god, and it just doesn't last for anything for me. It wasn't memorable. It was one of the weakest aspects of the game, the story, in my opinion. But I understood what they're going for. Kind of gives you, old comic vibes. Replay value. It's a big collectible world. There's tons of collectibles all over the place. I could totally see someone playing it to try to collect all the outfits or different builds of characters and stuff like that. So I get it. Me personally, I like playing easy games. Like I will always say in everything I review, I kept it on easy. It was just enough difficulty for me to feel immersed in the game. So it was good. It was good. I felt the combat wasn't that bad. Were no enemies too hard to beat. But overall, Atlas Fallen serves as kind of like this nostalgic vibe to like the Darksiders series. Honestly, it really gave me a lot of Darksider vibes. Decent gaming, mad room for improvement though, particularly in the art direction, in the environment, how you have to traverse and run around. It just takes so long. If they make a new one, hopefully it can elevate everything and it just goes up a notch. But the art direction needs a lot of love, in my opinion. I think the game was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was decent. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I think the art direction needs to step up. I think the story was horrendous. I think the voice acting was really awful. The music was kind of okay-ish. I'll give you something on the music. Sound effects were awesome. The rewarding feeling was awesome. And I did beat it, so there was something immersive about it. But I would just love to see it kind of just like get tighter on the art. But 7 out of 10, good game, not a great one. Yeah, peace.